was buffering. Are we live? Let's. Hey man, what's going on, man? It's your boy K. I man, one of the co-founders of Bills United Podcast, next to my partner Harry. Man, listen, man, it's been a long time coming, man. We had this vision, we had a desire to bring a podcast not only for ourselves, but also for y'all. Not only for our team, but for everybody team, man. We here to give y'all information, man. We here to show y'all that not only do we care about ourselves, but we care for all y'all as well, man. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, enjoy the journey just like we're going to enjoy the journey with us, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank you. Let's get it.
What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? Your boy Harry B, former football player, bodybuilder, powerlifter, and lifelong Bills fan. Let me tell you, we're very excited to meet y'all and talk to y'all tonight. Had a couple of technical difficulties, but now we got that all out of the way. And we're gonna give it to you straight up. We're Buffalo Bills lifelong fans, but we are not gonna sugarcoat nothing to you. If it look ugly, it look ugly. If it look good, it look great. So enjoy the show, and this is the first of many. So let's get it on. Come on.
Oh, most definitely, man. So now with that being said, hold on. Like we said, it's on filter, man. This is a no nonsense podcast. So with that being said, man,
Not at all.
let's cut the chit chat and let's get straight into the show. You feel me? So let's get it, man. All right, man. Listen, man. First segment, man. Thanksgiving leftovers, man. So this is the NFL recap of Thanksgiving weekend. Not only Thanksgiving weekend, but Black Friday. And there's a lot that we have to talk about that game, right? So now with that being said, man, hey, let's start off with Thanksgiving, man. So what did you think about the Detroit Lions versus the Chicago Bears?
I thought that there was a lot of lazy playing on the Detroit Lions side of football. Like, I thought that they were trying to win with the least possible like stuff that they could bring out there. So I've been getting the same vibe from them for the last couple of weeks, where it's like they're trying to win, but they're trying to win with the least amount of film possible they could bring out there just before the playoffs. So it's kind of like the same stuff that we're doing here in Buffalo, but the desire behind them playing, like, we're not how you say, we're not losing no sleep over no team over here, but we're also not playing patty cake with them though. So we're finishing teams off and we're leaving them where they're at. Over there, they're over there like playing the Chicago Bears, and they're losing what? They lost 7 games straight before they even got there. So when you get over there and you see a team that's vulnerable and you haven't won a Thanksgiving game in I don't know how long, you're not playing no games. So you come in there to zip them out. And what I saw, they were just playing a lot of pit patty out there, and they weren't finishing how they should have finished, how a 10-1 team should have finished, in my opinion.
Most definitely. So with that being said, too, bro, I will 100% agree with you, because from what I seen is that Detroit Lions played down to their competition. And if you actually look throughout their schedule, they really haven't played anybody significant. Yeah. They haven't really played a top team for us to have so much confidence in them. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I mean? And it's like, not only that, something else I've seen is that, like you said, they're keeping teams in the game. For your roster to be that packed, I mean, to be that good, for you to have such a good coach, there's no reason why the Chicago Bears shouldn't even came down to their last drive. Bottom line, y'all was blowing them out by halftime.
Yeah.
That game should have been over. So the fact that y'all gave this team an opportunity to come back the way that they did, and the Chicago Bears are struggling with the offensive line, and Caleb Williams not even looking as good as the hype was, that is a problem. This is a beatable team. This team is vulnerable. And guess what? You come across the Buffalo Bills team, you come across a Ravens team, you come across a team that have a high power offense, you're not making it out that game.
No,
you're not making it out that game. So that's what I got from that. This team is beatable, y'all vulnerable, and all y'all need is make a few more mistakes and watch this team get taken off the playoffs real easily.
Oh yeah,
so that's what I got from that.
I mean, I got to give credit though to to Caleb Williams and Keenan Allen and the guys that were playing out there, DJ Moore, they were doing their thing. I mean, they were fighting. They're fighting for a win. But there's only so much you could do when your coaching ain't really that great on the team. And it really did come down to the last play for Chicago on their side. And they could have won the game, but they should have called a timeout. At the end of the day, Eberflus is out the way over there. So good luck to them over there in Chicago. But it's some dark days over there. But Detroit side, they're 11-1. They look great, but they haven't faced nobody. But at the same time, you play who you play on your schedule. So they've blown out almost their entire schedule. So it's not like they're playing any games. It's more or less of when you get to the tail end of the season and you're in foreign territory. Mind you, I don't think they've been that good since I don't know how long. You know, they last year was their greatest season, and now they're top.
Since the beginning of time.
So yeah, so now they're just in foreign territory. Like, man, we're 10-1 now, man. We're like, man, we could just be on autopilot now. You know, just coast to the playoffs. Not until you finish them off. You got to finish every team off. You got the Vikings in your back pocket. You still got Green Bay. Well, not Green Bay, but you got the Vikings in your back pocket in the division. So they're not that far off. They're still fighting for that division title, and they got to meet again. So.
No, most definitely. And guess what? They beat Green Bay early in the season, in which Green Bay were still molding as a team. Green Bay is a completely different team from what they played towards the beginning of the season. And guess what? They got to play the Vikings one more time. And the Vikings is 2 games behind them to take that division. You got to play the Green Bay Packers, who are on fire right now. And then guess what? They got to play the team of the AFC. We just took that title from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes,
Come
sir.
take our throne. And I'm telling you, we're going to stay on this throne. Come take this throne from us.
We might help Minnesota.
You feel me?
Minnesota, and then they lose to us. They're going to be flipping right on there. And then next thing you know, that's why you got to play every team hard. And you can't wait until the last second to just, be on autopilot and then have somebody take your first seat from your first place from you. So.
Most definitely. And I'm about to say, we have a question on the group chat. I mean, in the chat. What's going on? Because say what's going on, man. And Hefe say, how you think the Bills gonna do against the Lions? And which Hefe, we're gonna get to that. We have a segment specifically for the Lions because that's the only team that may be able to give us an L for the rest of the season.
You're gonna have to tune in, big brother. You're gonna have to tune in.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned, man. We're gonna go in depth. We're gonna let y'all know what's gonna happen, man. We got everything for y'all, right? So now, that being said, hey, man, let's get to the second Thanksgiving game. Miami Dolphins versus the Green Bay Packers. I've been waiting for this.
Just what I needed.
First of all, one and foremost, everybody named Mamas knew Miami was going to win that game.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knew that. You know what? And then not only that, watch this. I'm about to bring up a stat for y'all. Watch this. Bam, right? Watch this. The Miami Dolphins are 0-11 in cold weather games dating back to 2017, right? Meaning this team, and not only that, this is below 40 degrees. Anytime the Miami Dolphins play in 40 degrees or lower, they have not won a game since 2017, right? So check this out, right? Bam, right? So besides these 2 games, right, against the Buffalo Bills, what do y'all notice about these games? Oh,
the temperature's cold over there, man. That temperature.
They cold, right?
Oh,
under 40. Over here, baby, that's hoodie, brother. We living good. We living good at 40 degrees, right? But not only that, anytime they play under 40 degrees, y'all peep, they getting blown out. They get blown out every single time when the weather's under 40 degrees below. And guess what? In the points, most of the points that they score is in garbage time. If you look back in the games, the games be over by halftime. And guess what? The Green Bay, when Miami went to go play Green Bay this week, the game was over by halftime.
Oh man, they're not even putting 20 up in most of these games you put up there, man.
Come on, bro.
20 up. And they said it themselves. They said they weren't ready for that cold weather. They were cold. Josh Jacobs said the same thing this week too.
Come on, dog.
Boys are cold out there.
Them boys looked this soft. They didn't want to tackle. They didn't even want to catch a punt. The first time y'all had a chance to get on offense, you muff a punt, and Green Bay get it right back and score.
Oh yeah.
That lets you know off rip that team ain't coming to play.
It's sad. But I mean, it's good for us.
So now with that being said, I'm not surprised because I already knew that this team was gonna lose this game. Bottom line, I had no doubts in that whatsoever, right? So let's get to the best game of Thanksgiving weekend or Thanksgiving leading to the weekend.
I'm about to say we
Black Friday.
A piece of garbage over there. It ain't got nothing to do with us, man.
You feel
the Cowboys and the Giants? That's out the window.
Yeah.
That's
No.
That was dessert time, man. That was
I fell asleep during that.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, but let's get to a major game to where I am highly upset, in which I'm gonna tell you why. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm gonna let you go first on this one, big dog.
Man, listen, I never rooted for the Raiders so hard than I was like what was it? It was last night, right? It felt like it was 2 days ago. Yeah, I was rooting for the Raiders so hard just to see Pat Mahomes lose. And I was telling Kenny, man, listen, these divisional games are tricky, man. It's either gonna be Denver or it's gonna be I'm gonna call them Oakland because this is what it is. I'm a throwback fan, but it's Vegas. At the end of the day, I feel like things happen for a reason, and it's just not their week. You know, Raiders lost, but it was a heartbreaker because had they have won that game, and it would have just put everything in a silver platter for us on Sunday night because we would have then took the lead. So with Miami losing, and I'm thinking, it'd be poetic justice to see the Chiefs lose. And to see them lose the way that they won that game, the way that the Chiefs won that, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? The last play of the game, potentially. I mean, me 17 seconds left. And I told Kennedy, I told him I would have kicked the field goal. I just would have kicked the field. You're at the 30-yard line. And I would just kick the field goal. 17 seconds left. And they don't have any timeouts on that side of the field. So even then, they would still have to go 80 yards. And Carlson still had the leg. And he messed up on the first attempt, which would have got them the lead one over. But the way it was set up, he lost his footing, and then he ended up kicking the ground, and then ended up losing all his momentum kicking. So the second time around, I'm thinking, okay, he's about to kick this field goal. But no. They went for it, and I'm like, okay, it's going to be one play where they're going to try to go for the end zone and then kick the field goal, whatever. 17 seconds left. I would have, with the time stopped and everything, Pierce just had it right there, and now it's damn near about to cost his job. And I don't want it to cost his job. I think Pierce did a great job. I don't know if you've seen the Raiders play this season, man, but even though they're playing with nothing, they're playing inspired still. So I don't know. That's another topic for another day, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the offseason. But so
with me personally, bro, I most definitely agree because just like Jay Mafia said, the Raiders missed 3 field goals that game. 3. That's 9 points y'all left off that field, and technically 12 if your center didn't hut the ball early. If he didn't snap the ball early, that's 12 points y'all left off the board. This Kansas City team is the worst 11-1 team I have seen in my life. They remind me of the Steelers when I believe they was like 10-2 or 10-1, and then they just fell off the cliff. This Kansas City team is the same exact Steelers team. And it's like, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to filter, I'm going to keep it a buck. This Chiefs team been saved 4 games by refs.
Oh, yeah.
This Kansas City team has some type of magic, dark magic, voodoo surrounding them. I don't know what they doing, but whatever they doing is working, but it ain't going to help them when the time comes.
Nah.
One thing about this team that you have to do is take everything given to you. You got, like you said, you got 17 seconds left. Don't waste that clock. Kick that field goal. In that game.
Real quick. For Aiden O'Connell, all right, man, you don't gotta lie to the media, okay? That was not your fault. He took blame for it, and I mean that's a great quarter. That's what quarterbacks do. That's what head coaches do. They take the blame and they say, "Oh, it's my fault." That was not your fault, man. Like you weren't even paying attention. You didn't even know ball hit you in the chest. It's so cold out there. He probably didn't even know what was going on. So as soon as he started looking while everybody was coming at him, he's just like, what the hell's going on? Next thing you know, the ball's on the ground and he's over there trying to die for it. So, I mean, good for you, man, but you ain't got to be lying to us, man. You're not moving the fool. So
also, too, I would love to say this. Aiden O'Connell, as the quarterback, as the leader of your team currently, it's the right thing to take the blame, because that's what every quarterback do. That's what Josh Allen do pretty often. But just know the fans that's actually watching the game, we know what happened. That don't fall on you.
Yeah.
Not at all. We're not dumb. You media trained, so you're gonna say what you have to say. But we know what's up. Let's keep it a buck, right?
Yeah.
So before we move on to our next segment, I would love to throw these statistics out, right? Patrick Mahomes had a quarterback rating of 45.7 against the Oakland Raiders, whose defense is ranked 27th. 45.7. If you don't know, that is terrible. That is a below average quarterback rating.
That's bad on the test.
He was 26 for 46. Any quarterback in this league right now is losing the game. They go on 26 for 46. They're losing that game. Right? And then not only that, for Aiden O'Connell, a lot of people are like, who's that? Who is that? Yeah, you may not know him, but guess what? He outplayed Mahomes as if he was the best player on that field that night. He was the best player on that field that night, right? Let me give you a statistic, right? He was 23 for 35 for 340. He almost threw 400 yards on his Chiefs defense.
They can be had.
Come on.
At their own turf at that.
And then not only that, another great statistic, the Chiefs' offensive line is so bad, right? Patrick Mahomes was sacked 5 times. And he was pressure 40 out of his 46 attempts.
Oh, yeah.
He had 46 attempts, and he was pressure 40 times out of them 46. This team is in trouble. And you play your best football towards the end of the season. And guess what? Every team that you're going to play in the playoffs have a better defensive line than this Oakland Raiders team you just faced. So guess what? Don't expect much from this team in the playoffs. I'm telling you that right now. It's not much that's going to save them. Bottom line. But now, with that being said, hey, man, now we really finna get to cooking. We finna get into that grill now. We finna get into the show.
Now it's time.
No more recap, baby. It's time for the preview, baby. Let's get it. Next segment. After giving the undefeated Chiefs their first loss of the season, how should we be feeling after the bye week? How should we be feeling, Harry?
Oh, man, I'm feeling great. I feel that we're now shedding everything to the light. With that was, you know what I'm gonna call that, man? I'm gonna call that the Cat Williams game right there, man. I'm gonna they show what the truth was. Because we beat the undefeated team, the team that nobody could figure out how to beat. They had to come to our territory, and we showed them what it really was. From the very first pass attempt, Taylor Rapp came out of nowhere, and let me tell you something, man. The next time we beat them, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse because now we got it on film and we got the big dog back. We ain't about to bring that cat out yet. We're not about to bring that cat out yet. So right now, how I'm feeling after the bye week, we got everybody healthy. We got everybody groomed. Your boy Josh Allen got engaged. Congrats to him. We got a lot of guys that's coming out of IR. Keon Coleman should be coming back soon. That's another cat we're gonna have talking about soon. But I just like how we're running the ball and keeping everything the way it is, and we're winning with minimal stuff. The zone runs work for us this season, and I don't see it stopping until we run into somebody that's worth it. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
No, most definitely. I definitely agree with you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm feeling great because, like you said, one thing for sure, we coming back healthy. And if you look at history, in which I'm gonna continue to go through history or continue to follow history until something breaks it, we are 7-0 with Sean McDermott at the bye weeks. We haven't lost the bye week since we had Sean McDermott, no matter how bad this Bills team was or no matter how good we are, including now. So you know what that means? I'm going for 8-0. I'm going for 8-0. So you might as well say we 10-2 if you want to follow history. So I'm feeling real good. We got Matt Milano returning Sunday night, and Sean McDermott just confirmed that. Right? We got Keon Coleman coming back. Don Kincaid is out, of course. But guess what? We are healthy. This is the healthiest we have been towards the second half of a team in years. And y'all already see what we done to teams without a healthy roster, without a number one receiver, without all our pieces together. And this is the first time in years we actually could see our team pretty much fully healthy. And we putting up 30 points. Don't be surprised if that go up to 40. We are on fire. We took out the best team in the AFC. I feel like we on the throne right now. We are the team to beat. And yes, I don't want to go ahead and be like, oh, we finna win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that we done something that nobody else have done. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, we do it all the time in the regular season, but I don't know. This year just felt different. And after that victory, I'm feeling confident, big dog. And I think every Bills fan out there should, man.
Yes,
so
sir.
That's all right. So now, with that being said, my favorite part. Will the Buffalo Bills secure the AFC East Sunday night against the 49ers? I'm gonna let you go, big dog. What you got? What you got for me?
Oh man.
What you got for me, man?
Oh, come on, man. That's not a question. You already know
what you got, man.
We're gonna secure the back in our hometown, man. You think some dudes from San Fran will come over here and do something to us?
Come on, dog.
Our territory? Oh,
they can really do anything in their own division. I ain't worried about them.
Nah. And mostly though, let's keep it a stack. They're hella hurt though. They don't have anybody really to suffice on the team. They got C-Mac back, but at the end of the day, I mean, C-Mac has been a little rusty coming back. They haven't been able to really work both the running backs in as a tandem, which would help C-Mac coming out of the injury, and you know, but they just haven't figured it out over there. But I feel secure. I feel like we gonna secure the bag. I think at the end of the day, snow is gonna play a factor. So one of the things I do expect, we gonna run that rock, and hopefully Ray Davis gives me a little more than I'm willing to give him.
Oh no, most definitely, right? So in my opinion, I think we're gonna dominate these guys, right? And I'm gonna tell you why, right? Brock Purdy is finally returning, right? So that's a good thing for the 49ers. But guess what? He's returning into a snowstorm. San Francisco is not a cold team. And yes, I have seen them play in the cold. I've seen them play in the cold, in which they didn't do too bad. But guess what? They didn't do too well either. No. And you coming off an injury into a snowstorm to where the visibility is going to be really bad and it's going to be windy. Don't expect a lot of passing from the 49ers. And if the Bills get up early, you know what that means? They're going to have to rely on Brock Purdy's arm. Mm-hmm. So I don't see this game going in their favor in any way, shape, or form. Christian McCaffrey, if he don't get going early, this offense is going to fall apart because they offense right now is relied on the run game. And best believe y'all better come with them right cleats because you bring them San Francisco cleats over here. Yeah. You're not getting no first downs.
Oh no,
you're gonna struggle. You're not gonna average 4.7 yards a carry like you do. It's gonna go to 1.7. Y'all gonna look basic. Y'all gonna look average. So I have no confidence in this team on beating us. Like that's how confident I am. So now, with that being said, we're gonna dominate. We're gonna destroy, and we're gonna make another example of this team. And Josh Allen will make his MVP. He will make his MVP. Unapologetical, right? So, not that being said, you won't be able to deny that Josh Allen's the MVP after this game, and I'm pulling that right now.
Whoa, okay, yo, I thought he was overrated though. What happened?
Oh,
I thought he was overrated. Isn't that what they were saying in the league? Like professional guys that played against him, that he was overrated.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what? You know what happened? 9-2. Hold on. You know what else happened? 30 points a game with our number one receivers. Yeah, hold on. You know what else? You know what else happened? Oh, Josh Allen don't make players around him better. Oh, clearly he do. Hold on. You know what else happened? Oh, he's not a turnover machine no more. Patrick Mahomes is.
That's crazy.
Overrated my ass.
He's crazy.
Him, always been him, and now y'all seen
it. And at the end of the day, come Sunday night, I'm taking 6'5", 237 on Sunday night. I'm taking 6'5", 237 pounds. You try to tackle that in the snow, in the cold. They don't want none of that. They don't want none of that. So let's just keep it a stack. They're missing Hargrave in the run game, and they're missing Nick Bosa on Sunday. This team is too hurt for us to play around. If a little play around with them. Just play around with them. We're done. We're not playing with our food, man. We're here to eat.
Oh no,
we're here to eat. So
most definitely. So now check this out, right? So we got our thoughts about this, right? We had our thoughts about what's gonna happen during the game. But let's bring up some statistics. So now with that being said, no, I want to give the 49ers their flowers for one reason. And this reason is right here. They have the number 6 ranked defense, right? So their defense is actually really, really good, right? And so, you know what I mean? Like you said, Nick Bosa's out, so that's going to play a huge impact. This defense is about to go from 6 to 11 real quick within 1 week.
Oh, yeah.
Because what are we about to do to these boys without Nick Bosa? Because Nick Bosa is the heart. He's the heart and the muscle of that defense.
Oh, boy.
Right? So the fact that he's not playing, it's a problem. They already average 23. They already give up 23 points a game. We average 30. Y'all losing with 23 points a game. So do y'all think the 49ers is actually going to come to Buffalo, New York in a snowstorm and put up more than 23 points?
Nah.
It's not going to happen. So now with that being said, that gave me even more of a reason, but also too, I also have something nice for y'all, right? The 49ers, right? Check this out. One thing about the 49ers like to run a cover 4 disguised as a cover 3, right? So actually, let me zoom in. Yes, I know it's the Carolinas that's on the screen, but this is the same exact defense that the 49ers is running, right? So now with that being said, cover 4 or cover 3 versus right or cover 3, right? So now with that being said, Harry, what are the weaknesses from a former D1 player? What are the weaknesses to a defense that does cover 3 and cover 4?
Well, cover 3 mostly got like outside, so the ins and outs, the quick outs are mostly like the weak sides for the cover 3. Cover 4 mainly is just like little swing passes, screens, curls, flats. For the most part, I feel like that plays into our hand. We play a lot of wide receiver screens. I feel like James Cook and Ray Davis could definitely fix up the I wouldn't say fix up, but they could take advantage of playing more screenplay in this game, seeing it's going to be a snow game. So just keep everything short. They're going to have to play us honest. I don't really see them playing aggressive defense at all. I see them mostly playing more honest up front, give us space, because they won't be able to run with us. They have too many players that just hurt.
So now with that being said, just for the people who out there who don't understand what you mean by honest, what do you mean by honest?
So they would have to give us some space. That you're not gonna play Amari Cooper head on. You're not gonna keep your feet flat with them. You're gonna give them the space. You see the bottom of the screen there, where you have one of the Tampa Bay receivers. Is that Tampa Bay there? Yeah, Tampa Bay and
yep.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. There, he's giving them that coverage, that space, and he's not having his feet flat right in front of him, which means he's doing man coverage. Here he's doing zone, so he gets a little head start with coming back, pedaling back. So it gives the wide receiver that intention to go, okay, I'm going to go short, and the quarterback knows that just off of looking at the corner, seeing that he's giving him space. So I see guys like Shakir, guys like Keon Coleman that are back. That's another guy we want to talk about. He likes the back shoulder fades, and that's how he gets open. He's a basketball player, so I feel like if they are going to throw the ball, which I don't really see in this game, they're going to be throwing a lot of the short passes, and that's going to play into our advantage come Sunday night.
Okay, so now with that being said, Joe, just from this coverage, do you see the Buffalo Bills actually having a lot of deep throws this game? Any passes past 15, 20? What you think?
So I could see us taking advantage of a couple deep shots during this game. I mean, Fitzpatrick did it back in 2010 with T.O., and I mean, if Fitzpatrick could do it with the arm that he had at the time, I feel like Josh can do the same thing. But this is going to be one of those games where you kind of want to save that for a rainy day. So I'm gonna answer that with no.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be no wow, throw 70 yards deep type of plays. It's gonna be ugly out there. So I don't see something like that.
So my last question is, like, for example, right? You see how the running back right here that I'm circling? So do you see the Buffalo Bills doing a lot of the running back going over here? Like a lot of screens, probably slants, probably the tight end going in to draw the middle linebackers away from the middle. So do you see the running backs actually like them using the running backs mainly for this game to open up the field for us, to open up to break this coverage later on throughout the game? So do you think the running back is going to have a huge impact overall for this game?
Oh yeah, big time. I think that the running backs that we have on this team right now.
Yeah. So now with that being said, right? So basically, the way that you break this defense is by taking the short yardage, right? Because they play a lot of cover 3, cover 4, right? So that means they are defending the deep ball. So that means they are giving us anything between the line of scrimmage and 5 yards. So they giving us all this, right? So what the Buffalo Bills will have to do is basically pretty much take what they giving us. Take the running back on the swing plays, tight ends, little curls, in and outs and ins. And then, like he said, we Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman is a back shoulder thrower. I mean, it's a back shoulder catcher. And one thing is Josh Allen is infamous for is for making them catches. And he's going to be able to throw that bar just hard enough to get through the elements, to get through the strong winds, and to get through that snow, right? So as long as we get the run game going early, guess what that opens up? The play action. So instead of going to cover 3, they're going to start loading that box. And as soon as they load that box, we can hit them with the play action. And guess what? Guess what's going to be open? The middle, right? So I think that's one of our keys to victory is to get the run game going early, so we can set up play action. So all these linebackers on the backside and the safeties could move forward, so they could load the box. And as soon as they load that box, that play action,
Yeah,
all of this is going to be open. So I think that's one of the keys to victories. But now,
play
but back to what you said though.
Okay,
Play
yeah,
action
no.
pass.
Sorry, yeah. First episode, man, it's gonna be the blunder, so it is what it is. No, I just to answer your question with the running backs, though, I think that rotation. I feel like we have a really good rotation where we're at this time
Yep.
with our Buffalo Bills team. So I feel like Ray Davis is gonna be more of the guy that's gonna give us the plug and plays that we want, because I feel like he has a little more to give on the passing side of things, but James Cook, I mean, it's gonna be one of those games where you give him 5-6 touches, and next thing you know, he's gonna be out there. He's gonna be out there ripping it. So a lot of the short yardage is what I feel Ray Davis is gonna do this game, and it's gonna keep everybody on their toes, and that's gonna open up the play action right then and there. That's when you're gonna see 3 catches for 60 yards or something for like somebody like Shakir, somebody like Coleman coming back. Somebody like, I mean, Cooper's gonna get his couple catches, but I don't see Cooper being a really a big part of this game plan. He's still coming back from that wrist, but he's got the bye week, so we might see him without the cast this week too. So that's another thing.
Yes, sir. Yep. So before we go to the next segment, we have a great question by Jay Mafia.
All right.
He said, "What do you think will be our biggest threat in this game?"
I think that
Yep. So I'm gonna go first, right? So I think, in my opinion, I think our biggest threat is gonna be the run defense, right? So in which I think I don't really think we have any. I really don't really think we have any threats, but I'm gonna have to say the run defense, because Christian McCaffrey, if he get off, right? And but you gotta think about it too. It's a two-edged sword, because they footing not gonna be well, and so like even though we are better in snow, our footing won't be the best either. So I said the our biggest threat is the trenches. We have to win the trenches this game on offense, and we have to win in the trenches on defense. So my biggest threat, I say, hey, we gotta win them trenches. Bottom line, because I don't see us beating us in the air. I don't see them really doing much with us on defense. So I'm gonna say the trenches.
I feel like the biggest threat for us on offense to get really kick-started is them doing more than 5-man pressures. We do good with blitz pickups when Ty Johnson's on there and Ray Davis is out there. But for the most part, when we have Cook out there, he doesn't seem to be the best pass blocker. So I feel like extra blitzes in this game on third downs, second and long, second and mid. Those type of plays are going to be a little more harmful for us, and it's going to keep us playing honest on the other side too. That is if they get their way. So it's kind of like on the flow of the game. So I think that more than 4-man pressures are what's going to be our biggest downfall of the game, because their cornerback room is not really that great, and but it's not really going to matter this game. It's going to be one of those fun games to watch. So stay tuned.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. Second snow game of the season. It's gonna be fun to watch.
It's gonna be fun to watch on TV. That's for sure. Cause I ain't going to that thing. That's
No, right.
That thing.
All right.
I'm gonna say my
So
right on here.
So we finna go to a very entertaining and exciting segment, and we're gonna break this down really well for y'all. Y'all ready? What needs to happen for the Buffalo Bills to secure the first seed in the AFC? Right. So now, with that being said, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna start this off because I'm about to get cooking. I'm gonna cook up in here. You feel me? So now that
you're going to have to throw that thing to you, man. Go
ahead. So now with that being said, man, it's time to put some seasoning on that chicken. You feel me? So now hold on, let's get to the Chiefs schedule, right? So we're gonna break down these schedules because guess what? The Chiefs is the only team in our way from winning the first seed, right? So let's look at their schedule, right? Let's see their remaining games, right? So these are the remaining games, right? The LA Chargers, the Cleveland Browns, Houston Texans, Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Denver Broncos, right? So now let's start off with the Chargers, right? The Chargers are looking good. Their roster is finally matching they play style. This team is hot. This team is on fire. And guess what? This team is hungry, and it's a divisional game. The Chargers want to beat this team bad. Y'all talking about, the Bills beat the Chiefs. This ain't Super Bowl. This is the Chargers Super Bowl. They're going to give this team everything. And from what I've seen for these past two games for the Chiefs against the Panthers, the Chiefs against the Raiders, this Chiefs, if the Chiefs that showed up these past 2 weeks play these Chargers, they're not winning. Let's give them that L right there. Bottom line. So me personally, I have that to be an upset. I have the Chargers winning, right? So guess what? We got the division right there, right? I have them beating the Cleveland Browns. I'm gonna be honest. Who the Browns beating, right? So I mean, I give them their props. They beat the Steelers last week, but I get the Chiefs the W. Then they play the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans they lukewarm. Either they hot or they cold. They too inconsistent, and because of the fact that they are inconsistent, I actually have them losing this game, right? The Steelers. This Steelers defense is top of the line. This Steelers defense is stopping anything coming their way.
Oh yeah.
I have the Steelers defeating the Kansas City Chiefs in week 17. So that's 2 losses that I have for them. And the last game against the Denver Broncos, right? So now with that being said, the Denver Broncos, they lost to a field goal last time. Bo Nix he's catching up to speed to the NFL. He's looking good. He looking like he could be the NFL Rookie of the Year. He's playing solid. Denver Broncos is on fire. Their defense is really good. It's a divisional game, and guess what? They want their payback. So to me, this game is a toss-up. But knowing the NFL, Chiefs might win. But now with that being said, don't be surprised if the Broncos find a way to upset this team in week 18. Right? So that's what I think about the Chiefs. What you think about their schedule, big dog?
So what I think about it is I see more than 2 losses on there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the Browns playing the Chiefs, I mean, that's gonna be the Browns Super Bowl for real, because they haven't really played. I mean, they beat the Steelers at their own hometown, but I mean, they could beat the Chiefs in their hometown as well. Oh, that's gonna be great. But you have my favorite, which is the Chiefs and the Steelers on Christmas, man. And if there's anything I would like to bow up on Christmas, is for my Steelers, right? Because it's gonna be my Steelers on Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. My Steelers on Christmas are gonna beat the Chiefs, and then we're gonna be able to beat the Lions, and then we could give them a little gift wrap on the side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what are we doing here? So, anyways, so I see Chiefs winning to the Browns. I see them losing to the Steelers. I see them losing to the Chargers. I see them then winning against the Chiefs. Against the Texans, and then I got them losing to the Broncos. That's the order. And the reason why I say the Broncos is because that's their get back game that they should have won beforehand, and they should have been the first team to beat them before us. So that at the end of the day, I feel like that's what really should have happened.
Now, most definitely. So now, with that being said, right, like I said, the Chiefs are in our way, right? So that's only one team we go. That's only one team schedule that we're going through, right? So I had the Chiefs losing 2 to 3 games. Here we have them losing 3 games, right? All they have to do is lose one more, and if they lose 2, we definitely gonna win the first seed.
Oh yeah.
So that's a way. That's one of the way. That's one thing that needs to happen, in which I am confidently knowing is going to happen from the way this team been playing, right?
Yeah.
So now let's get to the Buffalo Bills schedule, right? Let's get to the Mafia schedule, man. 49ers. The 49ers have a great defense, right? But now with that being said, we are 7-0 after the bye week. I'm going to follow history, so I have us winning this game. 8-20 in Buffalo with a snowstorm. Buffalo, we will win that game. The Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams are a good team, but they are also a hot and cold team. They are in a weak division. We beat every team in a division so far. So what makes me think you gonna beat us? So I have us winning that game.
Okay.
The Detroit Lions.
Both.
The Detroit Lions. It's a toss-up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I'm confident that we're gonna beat this team, but guess what? I am confident in.
It's garbage out of here, man. It's garbage out.
No.
It's garbage out of here, man.
Yes, that Bill schedule. How about
First
that?
of all,
Coming December 22nd.
First of all, hold on. We get into your team next. Your team is after the Lions.
Garbage next.
Yeah, your team next.
Right. Out of here, man. It's garbage.
Now with the Lions, if you actually look into the Lions schedule,
piss team. All right, go ahead.
Watch this. I bet you, Mafia. I bet you a lot of people don't know this right here. Watch this. Right. Bam. Right. So let's got a preseason. Right. Let's got a preseason. Oh, hold on. Let's go to the Lions right. For example, right now this is the Lions schedule, right? So now with that being said, let's see who this team beat. Who had this team beat? Bam, the Rams. Of course, we finna play them, right? They beat the Buccaneers, beat them. Vulnerable. Okay, they beat the Cardinals, but guess who else beat the Cardinals? They blew out the Seahawks, but guess who else blew out the Seahawks? Oh, they blew out the Cowboys, but who don't blow out the Cowboys? Let's be honest. The Lions versus the Vikings. Okay, that's a divisional game. The Vikings are very valid. They are 9-2. So if I'm not mistaken, so they are valid.
Very valid.
Titans. We blew out the Titans just like they blew out the Titans. Green Bay. No, they valid. They beat Houston, and we lost to Houston due to coaching. But no, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them their victory.
Yeah. They
blew out the Jaguars, but guess who else blew out them Jaguars?
Looks about the same as our score.
Oh, they blew out the Colts. We blew out the Colts. And they barely beat a struggling Bears team. So now, with that being said, who have this team beat that we didn't? They haven't played nobody. So that give me confidence. Because guess what? They billion teams that they have. They billion teams that they supposed to beat.
Then again, you play who you play on your schedule. So when you see our schedule too, we really ain't playing nobody neither. I mean, we played one pseudo team over there with being the Chiefs, being 9-0.
Oh yeah,
you know that was a BS. That was a BS 9-0. So us beating them, yeah, it just showed. Like I said, it was a Cal Williams game. Everybody know the truth now. Them dudes not who they say they are. They're not who they say they are. So they don't want to see us again.
Yeah.
So
no,
everybody else we played it's subpar. And there we have the luck of the Irish this year with having teams that we should put away rather easy, and then you got maybe 2 or 3 games this entire season that may test us, and we already went through 2 of them, because the rest of the season is pretty much going to be it's going to be washed. Because we can get to that trash in a minute, because that's going to be another game that I'm gonna have to have the troll on for the.
No, for sure. Because guess what?
We gonna have a special episode for that one.
Yeah, because that game coming up very soon. So now with that being said, Harry, you have a valid point. We haven't played many subpar teams, right? But guess what? We played both of the teams that went to the AFC Championship last year. Yeah, we lost to the Ravens, but we also played the Chiefs. Only playoff team that they played, if you go on their schedule, the only playoff team that they played last year is the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
And every other team ain't making the playoffs. We played a few playoff teams. So I mean, at least we play more competition, but guess what? they first true track. I mean, their first true task is gonna be against the Buffalo Bills.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? And when that time comes, we're gonna see what this team made about. And I do have us winning that game. So that's 3-0 right there. Is there anything to say about this? Should I just skip over this one?
Oh, we should be at that game. Last time I heard. Shout out to my boy Scott. Shout out to my boy.
Oh yeah, hey man. Shout out to my boy, man. He got the group tickets, man. We appreciate you, man.
I'm sorry. This is the Mary Angeli segment now. True winners.
So big head over here.
True winners with what is it, about 70,000 million rings compared to y'all? Damn, what happened to my hat?
Your head
First of all,
my head got too big with the win.
Your head got too big with all that you was trying to put on us.
Listen, December 22nd, y'all losing. And then the sad part is you guys are losing to a team that, with all due respect to all of my past fans, we're crap. But I'm going to tell you straight out, that game is going to be one hell of a game because Mr. May, I beat your ass, is about to put it up on y'all, okay? Let me just troll y'all with that one. And look at my quarterback's numbers. Let's be real. Y'all can't down the kid. The Pats are coming up just to win against you guys.
Did he just get blown up by Miami defense? Did he just get shut down? Drake May?
But
first of all, no.
I tried to tell
no.
I tried to tell. Hey, yo, Skip. I tried to tell.
Yeah, come on. Nah. You want to enter this world? You gonna get that work? Come on, Skip. No. Here we go. You see this Patriot game, December 22nd, right? And then you see another one, January 5th, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you know that every Bills fan in the world right now already put us 2 W's right there? This is the sorriest team on our schedule for the rest of the year. This is the sorriest team for the rest of the schedule.
Real quick. Y'all beat Miami by how much? Oh, all right. Case closed.
But we won, right? We won, right? But what's your team do? We won, right? We won, right?
Squeeze the tuna. Okay, you guys put a pinch on an inch. That was it.
And guess what? We squished the tuna, but the tuna ate y'all up. So I don't want to hear none of that. Get up out of here, man. Your team is sorry.
Miami's a good team.
They're sorry.
Miami's a good team. If they're sorry and you guys barely beat them, what that tell about you?
No, listen.
What that talk about?
We won.
Okay, listen.
We got a dub on the column. What
you guys got a dub?
Where are you guys even on the? You guys are on the bottom. You guys are on the bottom of the bubble.
We're not at the bottom. The Giants are at the bottom.
This is my question: if the Miami Dolphins are sorry, then what are y'all?
Oh, they dog wash. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. They the bottom. They the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
I watch
it before us though. Let's put that out there.
We wash our feet with y'all.
Y'all New York teams out here is delusional.
No, not New York teams. New York team. It's 21 New York team. Put some respect on our name. We not New Jersey. New Jersey, them motherfuckers like fucking 5-20.
We pay for our stadium. Let me tell you that. Our taxes go into that. So we this our team technically.
So get it right.
I'm glad y'all Orchard Park Bills are gonna do something.
It's still in New York. Don't matter. It's still in New York. Don't matter.
Listen,
she's trying to make me sweat, though. I don't know what the hell going on, man.
His blood pressure going up. But let me tell you, listen. No, let's be real. The New England Patriots, let's give credit where it's due. They did start off completely
trash.
I'm gonna say it. But with the switch up, our new QB and everything, and look at the numbers. He's not a bad QB. It was about time that we kind of gave him the chance that he deserved, because you already know. He already knows. My quarterback was never, ever gonna be. What was his name?
Good. Oh yeah, Biscuit. Oh yeah, Brissett. My bad. Yeah, Brissett. Jacoby Brissett.
Trash.
Yeah, he was trash. He was trash from jump.
So
I'd rather Zappy. Zappy was my man.
So,
shout out Zappy.
I have a question for you, right? So, all jokes aside, right? Since you're here, and you are a diehard, genuine Patriots fan, What is something that the Buffalo Bills should be concerned about when it comes to this Patriots game?
Okay, so I would say Patriots definitely have the upper hand when it comes to Buffalo Bills predictability. You guys are a team that time and time again have shown that although the New England Patriots don't have this built-up team that we need, they have the built-up coaches and administration that they need to keep you guys on your toes with your predictability. Time and time again, you guys either get too cocky and feel like you need to let up on the gas, which automatically lets the New England Patriots get those slick ride plays in every single time. Last year, starting off the game, I don't think anybody expected that end-to-end, touchdown, and I feel like that's something that you guys definitely can't sleep on. The New England Patriots know how to nitpick and kind of like those select few moments and plays. It gets to it. It gets to it. And they know how to get in there with every team.
Sis.
May I say something? Okay,
yes, sir.
Listen. I need to go to the urgent care, okay? Because I need to get this woman drug tested, man. There's something wrong with this woman. There's something wrong with this woman. I listen, I don't know what type of sauce she's on, but I think that she might be watching Lil Jim Jones a little too much, man.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
She drank the juice, man. I'm trying to tell you, she drank the juice. There's no way. I would lose. I just lost IQ points listening to this dribble that she just said right now.
My brain hurt.
When I tell you this is organically what I have to go through every December or every whenever the hell we have to play this team, I have to talk about or I have to protect my team just because we don't have a damn ring. Okay, can we get a ring so we can put this to rest already?
I'll let you borrow.
This is
we'll still have a handful.
This is blasphemy. This is real life blasphemy.
Hold on, let me think
right now. Coming out of her mouth. This is the delusion that you get from a Cowboys fan. You're getting it right here from a
Packers. It's bad.
You didn't even got to go to the heat in Texas. Massachusetts and get this.
Sis, I'm gonna tell you where you messed up at, right?
Go ahead.
It's for one, right? I'm gonna give you two reasons, right? The first reason is the Patriots fan base is so drunk off the massive success that y'all had these past 2 decades that y'all are so hopeless that y'all hope is strong. That's how bad it is, right?
When all else fails, hope is the only thing left.
Yeah. And number two, I was listening to everything you was saying, right? You was like, and also too, the Buffalo Bills is very predictable, and we have a good coaching staff who keep y'all on your toes. But guess what? Y'all coaching staff different. This coaching staff haven't played against Josh Allen. Bill Belichick, he had us on lock. I'm gonna be honest with you. Josh Allen or not, he's a defensive master. The coach that y'all got now, I don't know. I don't see where you getting that confidence from, and y'all not even in the playoff. Y'all not even in the playoff picture. What confidence to have this man gave you to where you think he gonna step foot in Buffalo and beat a 10-2 team, a 9-2 team?
I'll tell you where it's coming from. You know that cup that she had showed you earlier before the show.
Yeah,
cup over here. Come bring that cup over here. Because I can tell you exactly where the confidence is coming from. Let me see. Oh yeah. That's Patron, America. Okay, that's Patron. I'm not telling you lies here. Okay, this is post Thanksgiving drunkenness. She's still drunk off the turkey, man. I'm sorry for everybody that had to hear this dribble on our first episode of the show, man.
Tell me I'm wrong though.
This is bull.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, you wrong.
If the only thing you can combat is the fact that but y'all haven't played us yet, or this new administration hasn't played us yet, we don't gotta play or a bunch of losers to know y'all some losers. Y'all had an easy schedule all the way through. The fact that the hottest that's about to come through is what the 49ers. Y'all gotta beat. That's an easy win. Let's be real. The 49ers, y'all beat them time and time again.
The hottest game of the year for us is gonna be the Lions.
Exactly. That's sad. I forgot the Lions played in the NFL.
And guess what? Hold on. The game of the year is gonna be against the Lions, right? Y'all game of the year gonna be against us. Y'all are practice.
Yeah.
Y'all practice to us. This is a scrimmage.
Playoffs. They don't realize that was gonna happen on December 22nd.
Y'all gonna be the team.
You know what's gonna be more beautiful You know what's
Yeah,
going
bring it
to
up.
I want you to pull that schedule up. I want you to pull the schedule
I'm
back
on it
up.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm on it
go
right
pull
now,
that
big
schedule
dog.
back up. You pull the Chiefs and you pull the Bills schedule right then and there. And I'll tell you why it's going to be so beautiful.
The fact that y'all
Let's-
is pressed about it, y'all scared.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, here go the Chiefs. Here go the
No,
Chiefs.
no, no.
schedule.
I'll show you. You know why? Because the Chiefs are gonna beat the Browns. Okay, let's not lie to ourselves.
That's a W.
They're gonna beat the Browns. Okay. So what's the date of that game right there? The next game that happens right after that. You tell me.
Texas?
Oh,
Texas.
the one after that. Oh, the gift wrap. The gift wrap, which is what? 3 days? 3 days after the game we're going to go to, all collectively, okay?
Yeah.
What's going to happen is we're going to beat them, and then they're going to lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then we're going to wrap this whole thing up, and all because of this whole team right here. We're going to be the number one seed, and then we're going to go to New England and play the Scrubs. and then Trubisky's going to do that. He's going to
Gonna cook, baby. He gonna cook.
Dude, that's gonna be Ray Davis over 100 in New England.
Come on, bro.
We
Go play Frank Gore Jr.
All
that
right,
week.
just to stop y'all from drinking the OJ juice.
No, the OJ juice. He was innocent, by the way. So.
He said he did.
Agreed.
Yeah, well, you know.
Anyway,
All right.
let's be real. Steelers beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You guys are hoping and praying.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
hold on. Let me tell you why. And Harry had brought this up to my attention, right? The Chiefs got 3 games in 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
What time does this team have to rest? And then the Steelers is a top 5 defense. And Patrick Mahomes not even putting up. He could barely put up 14 points a game.
You better hope them.
He played 3 games in 3 games in 10 days.
And all of them are in the cold. All of them are in the cold, too. They got to play at Cleveland. Then they got to go back to Kansas City to play in the cold. Then they got to go to Pittsburgh to go play in 4 days later off of 4 days rest.
That's fine. But let's be real. You can't
Have
hold.
you seen the Steelers defense?
You can't hold Mahomes against the fact that Mahomes will pull a game out of where there's no game.
She don't know what's going on, big dog.
Forgive me, fans. What she does and what she says that comes out of her mouth. But I tell you, man, the level of toxicity is coming out that mouth, man. It's something I got to deal with.
Let's go, Kansas.
Mahomes.
Hold on. So I would love to pull up one more. I would love to pull up one more thing. Just one more thing. Right? And so this is for you. This is the Patriots schedule. You was like, oh, who the Bills play? Who y'all play? Let's get to it.
That sounds like
okay.
That sounds just like her.
Everybody.
I love it.
Okay, the Bengals. Sorry. And they was really starting to begin the season. It's week 1. No team is who they really are in week 1. Oh, that's why y'all won, because y'all played them now. Y'all getting blown up by 40 easily.
Stop
so now
it.
that
How
being
you talking
said, right?
about a Super Bowl winning game? Let's not do that.
The Seahawks.
Go through the schedule. Go get your medicine.
Hold on.
Get your medicine.
Y'all lost.
Y'all lost. But she got it. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yo, here we gonna go through this together. Yo, you lost to the Seagulls. I even giving them a Seahawks. They not a Seahawks. They Seagulls. You lost to the Seagulls. You lost to Aaron Rodgers. And y'all got blown out. 3 points. You lost to Aaron Rodgers.
I hated that game.
You lost to Ayahuasca Rodgers. Oh my goodness.
I ain't gonna lie. If I lost to Aaron Rodgers, I would hate it too.
Shadow Man.
But we don't know that feeling.
He was on the ayahuasca when he beat him.
The
You
Shadow
feel me?
Man got us.
We don't know that feeling. Hold on. Damn, is that the 49ers?
Stop it.
Oh my God.
That's some troll.
That's pain.
Hold on. Yo, bro. They lost to the Dolphins? Oh,
barely. Just like y'all barely beat them. Get out of here.
Hold on.
Come on,
but you put up 10 points? You put up 10 points? Oh.
I believe that was a game where they didn't have Tua neither. If I stand corrected. Because Tua got hurt early in the season. So you're talking about games after that. So they lost to Huntley.
Damn it, we lost.
Hold on.
Anthony.
Bro.
Do
you see that?
Bro?
Stop
That's
it.
crazy.
Stop it.
41-21 to the Texans? Hold on. This right.
Was Drake May's first game.
I was gonna say that was Drake May's first game, and it was
and got that ass whoop. So hold on. Oh, this is the second game. Did he lose to one of the top 3 worst teams in the league and got blown the fuck out?
To the 2-9. Oh my goodness.
I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to stop right
Kool-Aid.
here. We can keep going.
That one.
The Kool-Aid.
You want us to keep going because it's getting worse. You want us to keep going?
But then go back. Next game. Oh, okay. And then after that, I can't even talk about this.
They lost to the Titans, who everybody been blowing out.
Hold up, time out. Can I just shout out the Titans real quick? Because
she's a Derrick Henry enthusiast, and she loves Derrick Henry.
This nothing. He don't even play for the Titans. This nothing. No,
I know.
There ain't no credit to them.
I want to go to Tennessee.
I don't want to hear none of that. Okay. Oh, y'all beat the Bears.
Yeah.
No.
The
Bears.
None of that.
The Bears.
None of that. I was talking about ayahuasca. We beat the Jets, and then we beat the Bears, and then
wow.
That's gross.
The Rams.
That's gross.
That was a good game. Oh my God, that was a good game. So
yeah, a good game. A good game that led to a loss. So what's good about it? You left out crying. Ain't no good game.
The same way y'all almost lost to the Dolphins. Shut up.
But guess what? We won. Hold on. Did we lose like this? Oh my God. Hold on. And then Drake May score a touchdown in the fourth quarter off of garbage time. Oh my God.
So you got Diet May. You got Diet May. You got Diet May at the last. You got
how
empty calories
how are you? Listen. Okay.
Oh my God.
We're not about to talk about empty calories when you guys didn't know how to finish a game in decades. That's number one. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Here go the history lesson. That's all you can do. That's how we know you hurt.
Ultimate prayers.
It's okay. Women always got to bring up. Oh, yo, listen, man. This is why the last XCI was ugly.
She was.
It was ugly and dusty. That's why.
And crusty.
And all that. So I understand where it's all coming from. It's the pain. It's the pain.
It hurt.
Bro.
It hurt.
It's the hurt, man. It's okay. And it's okay. Because come December 22nd, this team is going to get put to rest. And then we're going to be able to cap off the season with a bunch of scrubs. And it'll be all right.
So on live television, I want to say this. Kenny's about to cry at the end of that game. And put your money where your mouth is about that game.
Mm-hmm.
Because when...
It's the Patriots.
It's the Patriots.
It's the Patriots.
Listen.
There's no crying going on. It's celebration all from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep.
I'm gonna put a tear on this little man right here, bro. I'm tearing this little man right here.
You guys can't talk crap about the Patriots till at least get invited to a Super Bowl. Y'all not invited.
And I'm about to say this. So before we continue the show, go to the next segment. I'm gonna say this, right? The Bills win the Super Bowl. She throwing that Josh Allen jersey on. She gonna represent this Bills. She gonna represent the Bills Mafia if we go to the Super Bowl.
And I would love to celebrate my 1-year wedding anniversary, with a ring on my other finger, man. Listen, it would be so fitting. But we no, that's for another show though. That's for another show. We go. This episode. There's so much we got to talk about. But we're gonna stay on task. But it's my beautiful wife, Mary Angelie Burgos. Now finally changed her last name after so long, and you'll be seeing her on Patriots Week for sure.
When we win, because it's not gonna be no Buffalo Bills logos hung up anymore. All Pats, all day, all the time, everywhere. Bleed blue till I die. It's cool.
And I would love to say this. As y'all seen so far. I mean, she come on, is entertaining. It's a whole bunch of trolling because that's all she could do because she can't talk trash because we them boys. So now that being said,
we just let you
so win or lose, y'all don't want to miss this show. It's gonna be entertaining. Y'all do not want to miss that episode. Even though we're not gonna lose, but it's gonna be a blast.
Miss the one after because I got something in store for what Kenny and I will come up with something.
We're gonna hit up live.
Come up with something after the show for her.
It's gonna be a blast.
We have to hit up the live because also just to preset himself for the pain that's coming that day, Kenny and I got a little Long Island bet. The true Patriot way, right? We're gonna go out with a bang.
Nah, Patriots way. It's only Bills Mafia way around here. Patriots way is overdone with.
Straight to the chest. That's what it's gonna be. should be a straight musket. Should be a touchdown, Buffalo.
All right, hey, man, I'm ready, dog. I'm ready, man.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Bet.
I'm ready,
all my
man.
Pats fans, stay loyal, stay humble, stay hopeful. We got this. December 22nd. We'll see ya.
Let's go.
Right.
Hey, man. Hey, that was a pleasure. That was fun. But hey, man, we only got a few more segments left. All right. So, hey, let's get to the good one. How does the return of Matt Milano, Keon Coleman impact this football team? I'm gonna let you go first on this one, big dog.
All right, man. So I'm glad to have the big dog back. First and foremost, Matt Milano is probably one of my favorite football players on the football team. I feel like his impact is it's gonna be felt in this game. Emotions are gonna be running high. It means first home game back for him. He's gonna be suited and booted in a fun game. I feel like that's mostly why he's gonna be there. Because if it was me from a coach standpoint, I really wouldn't put him out there. Because if he gets hurt again in the snow, I wouldn't really want him out here for that. I'd probably bring him in Monday night versus LA. That's gonna be a really good one for him to go play. So I think that his impact is gonna be felt on the sidelines mostly. And then garbage time, you have him out there, have a couple reps. Then just keep him out there the rest of the game. If we really dominate the way we should, I feel like that's a good thing. Keon Coleman, okay? So Keon Coleman, what I liked about him, right, his number one thing that he said was, I want to make sure that I'm back, but I'm not a liability to the team. That right there shows a lot of character, and it shows a lot of confidence in himself that he's 100% ready to go because he doesn't want to be out there doing things where he feels like he's limited. So to have him out there, and it's good for us as fans, and it's good for the people that report that know that he's going to be the guy that is going to be out there 100% healthy without having no setbacks. Because he's not going to come out there on his own recognizance knowing that he's limited, and the people on the field are going to see that, and they're going to take advantage of it. So it's going to be awesome to see both of them out there.
And I'm about to say now, I definitely agree with you. You have valid points. Like Matt Milano, I don't, he's a great addition to have back. Great in coverage. Don't expect teams to pass on us in the middle like they did with Dorian Williams. I'm not saying that he was bad, but Matt Milano is he's on a different caliber when it comes to coverage, right? And so I'm excited. I think it's gonna motivate the team, not only himself, but it's gonna motivate the team. And so me personally, I'm excited about that. Keon Coleman, I think that's gonna be a real big impact because guess what? Prior to Keon Coleman getting hurt, I think he had 2 to 3 100 yards games.
Yeah,
I think he had 2 back to back. If I'm not mistaken, if it wasn't back to back, it was close. Yeah, right. So now that being said, he made an impact. He been mossing people like he did against the Seahawks. So teams, they have to plan against him. So now that being said, because when we had Mari Cooper, okay, double him and see what he could get. Matt Collins, he's a liability. Curtis Samuel ain't doing nothing until last week, so they wasn't concerned about both sides of the field. But guess what? Now they have to. So you know what that means? It's gonna open up the middle. Dalton Kincaid, even though he not returned this game, but Dawson Knox, Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir, right?
Yeah.
Running back. That middle is gonna be open. The wide receiver screens is gonna be good. So to me, I think the impact is gonna be huge. I'm not sure if we're gonna see much this game because, like you said, because of the weather. I don't really see us passing too much, but we will pass enough. And so I think the impact gonna be pretty good on this football team. Honestly, I'm excited. We're gonna see what this team look like finally back healthy for the first time this season.
I was gonna tell you, I don't know what the weather's looking like for tomorrow. Does the band end at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? Does anybody know in the chat or anything? Or I don't know because that I feel is gonna be a real big indicator on whether they're gonna get the field clean enough to play. Because that's gonna be what's really gonna show if they're gonna be able to pass or not.
Because me personally, I'm not sure if they're gonna have lift the ban, but I do know as of right now, they do have people shoveling out the stadium as we speak. So I know that for sure right now.
Damn,
so it's
man,
looking bad.
They better get their money up, man. Because I'll tell you right now,
cold,
having snow hit my face, man.
And then I did watch the news. They did say that tomorrow in Orchard Park at the Bill Stadium, it should be 3 to 5 feet of snow. 3 to 5 feet of snow. So yeah, they need to get to work now. as they are right now because they know what's coming.
Yeah, and
so
I know they pay people to do that. So I mean,
yeah,
it's definitely gonna be out there to do. It's like that almost every year. Welcome to Buffalo in December, the real Buffalo in December. Because I tell you, it's not the same.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. In Miami, know better than anybody. Cold weather, the snow, turn boys to men.
Oh yeah,
and they ain't grow up yet.
Oh yeah,
men play in this weather.
In your chest.
Men play in this weather. So hey, you know what time it is. So the next segment is, how much play time do you expect to see from him on the field? Well, how much time do you expect to see from Matt Milano? In all honesty,
I see him in a lot of third. I would put him. I've said this before. I would put him in a lot of situational play, mainly third down, third and long nickel play. Mostly where he be in zone coverage, just coming back and getting different looks. Again, like seeing how they're gonna clean the field. It's a Sunday night game, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna hurry it up and they're gonna try to get it as clean as possible. So I feel like I give him about a quarter and a half of real play.
Quarter and a half, okay.
Yeah, I'll give him a quarter and a half of play. Because you don't want to take Dorian out there completely. I mean, he's worked really hard, and I'm not a fan of just stripping people. Like just because somebody's back. Like, dude, they held it down for you this whole time. They haven't let the team down like epically to the point where it's like, oh, this huge hole. You know, it's not like AJ Klein coming off the couch. You know, like, you know, he did what he could, but it's realistically not. It's not what the ceiling is for this football team right now. He took it to a whole other level, and he's starting the league in tackling. The guy's played really well, so I'm not going to take him off of the field like the whole game and have Milano just plug and play there. So I would like us to secure the win first, and then keep. And if it's still tight, then you mix him in. But if it's a full wash, you put in Milano the rest of the game. Have him get his reps. He's not gonna kill the team. He's still Matt Milano.
So now, most definitely, and I definitely want to piggyback off the Dorian Williams take that you had, because at the end of the day, like you said, he's been playing well. Yeah. And it'd be wrong for you just take him off the field, right? So now that being said, because prior to Matt Milano coming back, we was talking about, oh, he playing so well that we could get rid of Matt Milano next year. That's how good of a caliber player that he is. Surprisingly, you know. And guess what? I'm grateful for that. But in my opinion, I don't see Matt Milano touching the field unless it's game over by the fourth quarter, or towards the middle of the fourth quarter. Because guess what? It's cold out there. Bones hurt, tackles hurt a lot more. He tore his bicep, and he still got and if he do play, you're gonna see this thing around his arm. Yeah, keeping his bicep compressed, especially in cold weather. So in my opinion, if we're not blowing this team up by the fourth quarter, I don't think they're gonna play him. I think we're gonna just save him for next week, just as Dalton Kincaid, at least in my honest opinion. And if he do play, how I see the Bills doing, I think Dorian Williams will be the starter for the rest of the season. But I think they're gonna let Matt Milano warm up, get his reps, and then when it comes playoffs, then I think Matt Milano will start again once the playoffs hit. So that's what I think. So in my opinion, don't expect much. Don't expect to see Matt Milano if the game is close. Bottom line, that's how I feel.
Okay.
So now let's get to the next segment, man.
All right.
What to expect from this Buffalo Bills team Sunday night versus the 49ers at Buffalo?
See a lot of snowballs. That's what I see. See a lot of snowballs gonna be thrown. A lot of a game is gonna be stopped. They're gonna tell people to stop throwing the balls, and next thing you know, we're gonna score. And next thing you know, it's gonna be flying all up in there like last year, man. So I feel that I mean, do you want to score out of this, or you want a expectation like touchdowns and impact plays? What we got here?
So I say, give me a score. Give me a score.
38-14.
Ooh.
38-14. I'm thinking it's going to be, dude, when I tell you home game, securing at least the playoff spot in the division before December, stuff that's unheard of. You got Matt Milano coming back. You got the locker room saying we got one of our dogs back, one of the main OG guys that are defiant, like they're captains on the team. You have all that coming back all at once. Dude, you're asking the boy back here just got himself a little wifey to be. He's gonna, like you said, brother, he's gonna be playing inspired. So I tell you, I mean, I said it was gonna be like the Taylor Swift effect. People just gonna be on the field, man. Like he's gonna start wanting to throw stuff all over the field, man. And it's gonna be confident, smiles all over the place. You got your boy back, Italian Stallion. And this team is gonna go rush-eyed, and it's gonna go quick. I'm looking at the Bills Colts game from way back when, and it was a snow globe, and you couldn't even see what was on the field.
Is that the game?
Everybody was. It was a huge ambience. You had to be there, man. But that's what I see. I see 38-13 Buffalo Bills. I see pandemonium hitting the field with us securing the division before December, and it's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a great night for all of us.
All right, I like it. So this is what I expect, right? I don't expect a high scoring game, but I expect a dominant win. So with that being said, right, I have us winning. I'm gonna go 24 to about, I say 24-13, right? Okay. And like I said, it's gonna be a low scoring game. 24 is low scoring for us. That's high scoring for most teams. So that's a low scoring game from us. So I have us winning 24-13. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of big splash plays. I don't see us scoring drive to drive. But I do see us on the field. You're going to see who's the better team in all aspects. I see us winning in the trenches. I see us winning in the run game. I see us destroying them in the pass game. I see us destroying them on defense.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to look like a game. The scoreboard not going to match what we're going to see on that field. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
And that's due to the weather. The score is not going to match what you're going to see in this game. So I actually have us dominating this team, but it's going to be a low-scoring game for sure. That's what I think. That's what I expect. And now, with that being said, the last segment of the show. What are your keys to victory for this game and your impact players?
I'm going to let you go first on that one, big man.
Keys to victory. Offense, win in the trenches. Okay. And get that run game running and get that run game going early. If we could get that run game going early, that pretty much open us up for the rest of the game. Because one thing that the Bills are known for is starting off the first half pretty darn slow.
Yeah.
And if we could start this game off early, best believe, bro, the 49ers is going to be in for a long game. So I say win in the trenches, and on defense, keep everything in front of you. Don't let nothing pass you. Keep everything in front of you. Load that box, because this team can't play in the cold. Brock Purdy is not gonna be able to throw in this type of, and he's not gonna be able to throw in this element with these type of wins. So load the box and keep everything in front of you. Don't give them anything. Cover man-on-man coverage. Because guess what? Yeah, Christian Benford, lockdown corner. Rasul Douglas, lockdown zone corner. Man covers these guys and let them beat you. Let them beat you one-on-one. We don't need no zone for this team. And I'm telling you that. We don't need no zone for this team in these elements. So those are my keys to victory. And my impact players, I will everybody will say James Cook, but I think this game gonna cause for a compact running backs. Ray Davis. I think Ray Davis is gonna hurt these boys because he's powerful. He loves contact. This team not gonna want to hit.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa is gone. This team is not going to want. They're not going to want to hit. They're not going to want to put them paws on you this game. So guess what? Force them. Put your will on this team. Be a force to be reckoned with. So I think Ray Davis is going to be the breakout player on offense this week. And on defense, impact players is going to be that line, Rasul Douglas. Hey. But not only that,
Douglas. I like that.
I have Rasul Douglas, and you ain't gonna believe this one. Von Miller. It's gonna be that line. Because guess what? The corners ain't gonna have to worry about much. I'm telling you, they're not gonna have to worry much this game. Not much going their way. So Von Miller and Rasul Douglas is gonna have a game. Mark my words. Those are my impact players for Sunday night against the 49ers.
All right, I'm gonna take it from there, man. I'm gonna start with the defense. So I feel like defensively, we're gonna have to take away the ball at least twice to secure the win dominantly the way that I predicted. So as much as I want to go with Rasul Douglas, there's something in my mind, man. And I want to say that Talia Stallion gets his first sack, man, of the season. I want him to go. I want him to get that, to get in that gap, man, on a third down and long, and just light the whole stadium up, man. With one of his signature plays, man, and that'll be a sack, and then it'll end up being a forced fumble. Have Rousseau, anybody in the line pick it up, that'll be one of the first takeaways of the game. Just like to say, I can feel and see it. And it's one of those things where it'll be poetic justice, and I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of poetic justice. Big Tupac fan too. So I think that defensively takeaways are going to be a big thing. Where we lead the league in takeaways this year, so it won't be nothing foreign to us. Offensively, just keep the ball out of their hands. Possession time is gonna be the best thing for us in a snow game like this. The more they're out in the cold with their hands in their pockets on the sidelines, the better it is for us, because Josh plays huge games in December and January. He's one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league, in December and January, statistically. And anybody that can debate me on that, especially in the playoffs, we gonna get there. I'm not even worried about that. We gonna get there, because we gonna show the true Josh Allen. We gonna show the true Buffalo Bills, and this game is gonna be the statement game. Is gonna say we here. We gonna secure our division for a fourth year in a row, and we not playing this year. It don't matter what they say. Oh, we haven't played nobody yet. No. Listen, at the end of the day, we're here. We're gonna secure the win, and that's all. That's all she wrote on that one. I went on a whim with that one. I'm sorry. Offensively, I think that I'm telling you, I think Ray Davis is gonna have a really big game on this one. It's gonna be James Cook and it's gonna be Ray Davis, but I feel like James Cook is gonna be the guy that's gonna give you the flash plays, and the ones running the rock, I feel like Ray Davis is gonna be the guy that's gonna come in and score his fair share of touchdowns too. So impact players, Ray Davis and James Cook. I don't really see anything coming from receivers. And if anybody's gonna get the ball, it's gonna be Khalil Shakir or it's gonna be Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel had a really good game versus Kansas City last time, and if they clear up the field the way I think they will, I feel like Curtis Samuel is going to have a consecutive game coming off the bye week and not dealing with the injury that he was dealing with earlier in the season. I believe it was turf toe. And now he has the bye week to clear that up, coming off of a good game that he played 2 weeks ago. So just stay tuned for that one too. Curtis Samuel and Ray Davis, 2 impact players on offense. And Matt Milano.
Most definitely, man. Hey, man. This is the end of episode 1, man. Hey, man, I had a pleasure, man. Thank you, Harry, man. Hey, man, this is the beginning of a long journey, big dog, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for commenting, man. Hey, listen, man, our information below. Follow me on Instagram, man. Follow my boy Harry on Instagram, and also, too, man, follow us on YouTube, man. Subscribe, hit the channel, man. Leave a comment, man. Let us know what you think. Let us know what we should work on. Give us some ideas on what we should bring into the podcast, man. We accept all criticism, man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. Thank you and everybody for showing up, man. But guess what, man? We be back next Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? We're going to be back better than ever.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, so now with that being said, man, hey, man, thank all y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. And guess what? Like I said, we're not doing this for not only us. We doing it for y'all. And, hey, man, we wouldn't be nothing without y'all, man. Thank y'all.
For sure. I want to take a special shout out to the wife for helping me out with all this setup. I also want to shout out to my youth in the Salvation Army. I know that a lot of people are going to be listening and liking and subscribing to the channel. Any ideas or anything that you guys want for the community, you guys can hit us up. I'm more than welcome to help with whatever youth questions y'all might have. What we can do to provide for your families on the holidays, for school, So I just want to plug the Salvation Army too, and let y'all in. If y'all need anything for y'all kids, for yourselves, just let me know. Inbox me, inbox Kenny, and then he'll talk to me about it. However you guys want to go about it, and it's gonna be a great season, man. Bills fans or not, we help everybody. We help everybody around
yes,
here.
Sir.
So,
hey man. So now with that being said, man, shout out to the Mafia, man. Shout out to my to one of the co-founders of this podcast, man. My boy Harry, man. My boy doing great things in the community, man. And guess what? Them things we do in the community, we're bringing it to yours as well, man. So let's
yes,
work
sir.
together. Let's build together, man. This is the foundation. It starts right here, man. And guess what? Not only does it start right here, it's gonna end right here as well, because we're gonna do it all the way to the end, man. Let's build. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all be safe, man. We see y'all next Saturday from us celebrating from this win tomorrow. So let's get it, man.
Let's go.
Shout
Let's
out, man.
get it, man.
Fuck it, man.